Okay, welcome to a playthrough of the solo mode for Black Rose Wars again. We're going to be using the custom deck mechanic, where I'm going to try some new schools of magic out, why not, with a new mage as well, who is the Elementalist Tlahiucole. His standard cards, his character cards, magic mage spells, are looking at the first 4 cards of a magic school. From those cards you may draw 2 with the element and reshuffle the others. Now that's a bit of a problem because we're not going to have a magic school out there. So with that in mind, he's not going to work because there isn't a school library. This is a magic school. So, with that in mind, I'm actually going to ditch his personal spells. I'm not going to play with those personal spells because they just won't work in solo mode because there are no libraries to plan from, to study from. Okay, that does mean we'll be 3 cards down. So what I'm going to do is normally it would be 7, 5, 3, 2, 1. I'm going to change that to 7, 6, 5, 2, 1. No, 7, 5, 4, 2, 4, 3, 2. Is that right? 7, 5 stays the same. That goes up by 1. That goes up by 1. Yes, that's right. So 7, 5, 4, 3, 2. So that's good. I'm just switching that up slightly to allow it to have the right number of cards in hand. So let's start with that. The 5 schools of magic that I'm choosing from: 7 from Elemental, as you would expect from the Elementalism. I'm going to go 5 from Transmutation, because I think those two might tie in quite heavily. He looks like a Transmutation style character anyway. Then we're going to go 4, which is now 4 from there. So 4 from Bardic, just because I want to see what it plays like. 3 from Cartomancy, and 2 from Omnia. So that's the plan. So, as per normal, shuffle the cards up, and then randomly draw. I'm going to randomly draw the 7 cards from my Elemental School of Magic, Elementalism School of Magic. Just making sure they are shuffled because I have used this deck before actually, so this should be relatively good. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Next, 5 from Transmutation. So we're going to go 5 from this deck, 4 from the next, 3 from the next, and 2 finally from the last. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 of them. Going to Bardic. Love that Bardic have got names of songs on their cards. It's brilliant. And then we'll set up the board for normal. So that's going to be 4 from this, 3, 4, and 3 from Cartomancy. You never know, might get the Minotaur of one of these. But to be fair, I think with the elements that I'm going to be grabbing from my evocations, I don't really want tons and tons of evocations. That's why I've Okay, 3 from there. That's it. It feels like 2 cards. Huh. Hang on a second. Whoops. Got 2 cards in that one. So let's grab those 3. I'll worry about that card another time. Spend time trying to find a sleeve. And finally 2 cards from our final one, which is Omni. Oops. So I sleeved 2 cards in one there. That was a bit of a disaster. I mean, they are thick cards, to be fair, but... oops. Okay, and then finally 2 cards from that deck. Unless I got some different cards, so that was the main important thing. Okay, so this is our deck that we've now, if you'd like, randomly drawn. Shift a Beast or Summon Inchbald, which is the cat. Brilliant. So we have got a summon. Inflict 2 to target monitor. Good damage. Summon the Minotaur. We've got the Minotaur, and we've also got a quest. Inflict 4 damage to the same mage during the action phase. Remember, on the board, all the evocations count as mages. Or summon Minotaur. Oof, nice. That's cool. The other cartography, activate 2 of your evocations by discarding 1 for each of your evocations. That's cool. And then cast this, the different types of spells. Complete a quest of the first or second moon to gain 1, and draw 1 quest from the current moon phase. And then finally, look at the first 3 quests of the current moon. You may draw 1 and reshuffle the others back in the deck. You and the Black Rose gain 1. Play a different types of spells, different types of elements, as it were. And then complete a quest. Draw 1 from the library. Again, that's not going to be a bit for 2 power points, so that might just be the power. All major target room heal, or a defensive thing where you suffer damage 2, heal 2 on your attacker, gain 1. Okay. All major target room can discard to gain 1. You gain 4 in each discarded a card. So that's going to be a bit weird. I guess it'll just do the damage. Oh, this is Bardic. Yeah. Bardic's not going to be really great, because obviously that's not going to work. It's just gaining a power point, I suppose, and that's not going to work. Physical actions. Oh, become an abomination. That's cool. Got 2 of those, and then a mutant altar. I'll tell you what, I don't have a elemental summoning with all 7 of those elemental cards, so that's going to be interesting. Oh well, so we shuffle those up. So we might have to rely on rooms to summon our elementals, possibly. Of course, we've got the Forgotten Spells, which I think I kind of want to go for. Okay, that's the Grimoire all sorted. So let's get the evocations up next. So we give the evocation, Black Rose evocation deck a good old shuffle. Let's get rid of that Ryan. Whoops. And we've got our events, the solo events in the 3 different phases of the moon, and the solo quests in the 3 phases of the moon all ready to go. Okay, so number 1, it's going to be Andromeda. Starting from the throne room. Or was it the Black Rose Room? Hang on. Black Rose Room, sorry. And that's going to be a number 2, so find the green number 2. There it is. And this is the one without, these are the Andromedas without, that are painted. So I'm just going to place the 2 next to her. Because they haven't got the holes onto them, but I thought it'd be better to have them painted. Next we have another Andromeda. I have shuffled these up. Another Andromeda number 3, which goes in the throne room. Cerberus comes in next as a number 1. And that's going to be number 6 to be grabbed. A Langderschlepp, number 2. So we're just going round 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And we stop, by the way, we're starting in here. Next, another Langderschlepp, number 5. And finally, another Cerberus. Unfortunately, this one won't be painted. From the core box, I've just got a few models to paint. That's number 3. So Cerberus are a lot harder in the solo mode compared to the the normal playing of the game. They've got 6 health. They also heal up, and they hit pretty powerfully at 4 damage. So they are pretty brutal. But they're not going to activate until -1. So, yeah, that can certainly be a bit of a problemo. Okay, so that's the Black Rose rooms all sorted out. The solo special rooms have been put on the board. The way you can tell that, by the way, is just here. You've got that little symbol there, which is like a wizard's hat. Like the one that you get at the target itself. That is the symbol for all solo components. They're on the cards and they're on the cardboard activation tokens. Okay, got all our tokens ready. Perilium is set at 0, which is correct for the first one. So then we'll put these evocation cards here. They don't need to be randomly shuffled anymore. We just literally grab them when we need them. And we've got our turn order evocations up there, and we can make another stack if we get overrun. And the first thing we do is, of course, do the event phase. Attack of the Clones. Oh no. Summon 2 Andromedas and 2 blue troops. Now the good news is there's only 1 Andromeda left, but this is going to be pretty brutal as a starting point. So next Andromeda comes along, so let's find her card. Put this up here, and that's the number 1 Andromeda, and that's going to go in a blue room of our choice. So I feel like the Oracle room is something I'm not going to be going to, so I'm going to put her in the Oracle room, and then effectively the rest of it says, now this is the effect of this card. So it says, each Andromeda in play puts 2 instability in the room where they were located. So that's already given the Black Rose a bit of a jump head start. It's going to give the Black Rose 3 power points, and if we can activate all the blue rooms, we get 2 and we discard this card. It's going in the middle section of the board, and we're on -3 Perilium. Because the difference in the power points. So the difference in your power points is sort of dynamic, so it gets updated constantly. Let's see what we're getting. Unfortunately, I bent these cards in the box, which is really disappointing. So, Scavenge Knowledge. Activate the Bibliothèque, which is all the way over there, and I'm all the way over here. Instead of normal effect, search the library and draw 2 cards. That's interesting. For a solo mode, that makes no sense. Because the library, there is no library. That's odd. That's very odd. That might need clarification, because that doesn't make any sense. Because if you read this, if I can find it, it says somewhere. Here we go. In this mode, the library is not present. So that's a bit odd. I'm a bit confused why that card says that if it is a solo mode quest. Never mind. I might want to send a little email to Ludus to just tell them about that. Okay, anyway, ignoring all that. So that's the Black Rose Rays. Now we'll do Study Phase, which is drawing 4 cards from your grimoire. We've got 2 Cartomancy, so we can always try and meet some of these instead. So we need a whatever that is. That symbol, the stars one. Is that ice? I can't remember. Or we haven't got any of those spells anyway. Well, unless we cast 2 of those, but I haven't got a demonology spell or a holy spell, whatever that is. Cast a trap. I don't have a trap spell, so that's not going to happen. You may activate 2 of your evocations. Don't have any evocations. Look at the first 3 of the current moon. That would be worth playing. Try and get some more quests, more manageable. Let's summon a mutant altar as well and gain some points. All mages in the target room, including self heal 2. Next, you suffer, which is reduced by 2 damage. Heal 2 on your attacker. Gain 1 point for each wound of your colour healed on the attacker. God, that's a bit of a twisted fire starter. That's a bit of a situational troublesome one. I'm certainly not going to do that one, so that's not going to happen in this first round. Now, good thing to note is that the Cerberus will not activate while I'm on -3, but the Andromedas and the Langdashlex will. So if I can do some damage onto the Langdashlex, when they attack me, I can reduce their damage by 2, which means they won't hit me, they won't hurt me at all, and I can heal the damage on them and gain power points. Or I could literally just use it to just gain a power point, in fact. Yeah. So we're going to play these 3. I think we're going to go straight on first spell, doing that, and then doing that. So I've prepared. So now move on to the action phase. So not phenomenal, but I could go to the alchemic lab and draw 2 cards, which will be a good thing. I could go to the forge, move into here, and smack him. I could summon Cerberus. I could change my Perileum to stop the Langdashlex from attacking me. That'd be pretty cool. I like this. I like that one the best. Try and get some more cards into my hand. Give me some more options. I think that's my play. So I've got no damaging spells, so I might as well. So we're going to do the alchemic laboratory, and we're going to grab these 2, which will give you some more options in the next round. And my second action, I guess. Oh, we're going to get absolutely drummed here. That's fine. So I'm going to summon a mutant altar to be placed up to What am I talking about? I'm not summoning the mutant mortal first. I'm going to be doing this first. So, it says, look at the first 3 of the current moon phase, 1, 2, 3. And they draw 1, so we've got the garden, instability in a room, the cemetery, which summon a Landesschlecht, or the Black Rose Revenge, which I can't do. So I think, do I want to summon a Landesschlecht to help me out? Or do I want to do a garden? And the Landesschlecht acts immediately, then 2 damage. That might be quite useful. Or 2 instability in rooms. Try and get the forge blown up. I think I'm going to grab that one, open the gates, and shuffle the others back, was it? Shuffle the others in the deck. And we both gain 1 VP, so we stay at -3 Perilium. Okay, that's cool. And that's my 2 actions, so now we go to the Evocations Phase, starting from the top and working our way down if they do act. So Andromeda number 2 acts first of all. It says at the end of her movement, Andromeda places 1 instability. So she's going to try and reach me, which she can do. 1, 2. She hits me for 1. I can't do anything about that. And she also puts 1 instability. Yeah, 1 instability in the room. The Andromeda number 3 do the same. It's going to be a very busy room. And she also hits me for 1 and does 1 instability. Cerberus does not act. Landesschlecht number 2 comes in and punches me for 2. Landesschlecht number 5 moves into the room, hits me for 2. So we have got a heal, haven't we? If I do some damage. And then finally Andromeda moves closest, 1, 2, and does instability in the room. And that's the end of the Evocations activation. So they're all in one room with me. So it kind of makes sense to do that. I kind of need to... I'm suddenly realising I needed more cards that do damage. Perhaps. I got no way of... I can't escape them, they all move too. So that ain't going to work. So I think I'm dead. So first I'm going to cast this spell on the same hex. All mages, which is all models, heal 2. They haven't got any. And then I gain 1. This is not a good idea, is it? It's going to put me with Cerberus acting, which is not what we want. So I think... I might go and activate the forge. No, there's no point doing that. I can't take anyone out. I do need to move, I think, because or else all the Andromedas are going to put 3 instability, and that's nearly a room gone. I don't particularly want that room gone. So do we get Cerberus? Instability. I can actually move a Black Rose Evocation to this room and cast a spell from my hand. Is that all that happens? if the evocation is still alive, it attacks you. I've got to take out an evocation. So I can do 3 damage if I've played a water evocation, which I haven't done. Inflict 3 damage. If the target is a mage, flip them. Oh, so I can just do 3 damage. Excuse me. Oof. God, I just read that. That's bloody amazing. So I reckon get one of the Landerschlecks over and take him out. I think that's the way to do it. We're still going to do 3 instability in the arena, but I'd rather that. Yeah. So now I'm going to move and activate. And we're going to activate this room. We're going to move number 2 into here. We're going to cast this spell. Inflict 3 onto the mage, which kills that skeleton. Number 2. Obviously you don't get anything unless the event card says otherwise. But we have taken out, it doesn't attack. And that's my 2 actions. So it's back to them. So, Andromedas will all come into the room. I'm just going to bring them all in at the same time. Langschleck will come in. And that's going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 damage. I still haven't got -1 Paralium, which is good. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 damage. And yeah, and 3 instability into the room. Wowzers. Right, my last go. Summon a mutant altar. In a room 1 away. And this is about instability, to be honest. So I think either cemetery or the pleasures room is probably my best shot here. Or should I just get an easy 2 points from the forge or the garden? Or should I start getting the Black Rose Wars started? Yeah, I think I'm going to go in the Black Rose room, and I'm just going to gain 1 power point, which takes my Paralium down to -1. And then we need the Evocation card for the Mutant Altar, of course. Like that. Mutant Altar. 4 health isn't a lot in this game. But we'll see. And that's me done. So that's the end of So once, the way this works is once the player, the mage player, once the mage has finished their turn, it stops. They don't go again. So now we move on to the actual evocation stage. I've only got a mutant altar, it doesn't do anything. So now no matter what your Paralium is, all of these act. So I'm dead, simple as that. But let's just see what happens, because we've got to do it, and this is why the order is important. So first of all, she does 1 damage to me and 1 instability. I'm going to get that room as well. Number 3, same again. Cerberus number 1 comes into the room and kills me. Well, does damage to me enough. Then they're going to go after my evocation. So Landschlecks will go up to here, do 2 onto my evocation. It only has 3 cubes left, which is enough to destroy my evocation, which will happen, because the other Cerberus will come into the Black Rose room and destroy my mutant altar. That was short-lived, leaving finally the last Andromeda to move where, if we read it here, evocation moves as close as the mage as possible, so I'm going to be taken down to here. Oh, sorry, I should have done that, shouldn't I? Sorry. Let's give him back his cubes. And send me down to my room, give them a trophy, and number 1 will move 1 towards me with the most. I think it says with the most. Yep, with the least evocations in it, but obviously doing the most damage. Wow, well that was good. So now it turns to the end phase, or the cleanup phase as it's called. So we need to recharge this room. This room has been destroyed, so let's just move these out of the way a second. This is given to... Now, as soon as a room is destroyed, its power points are given straight to the Black Rose. So that advances us on to the next moon phase. The arena tile is destroyed. And let's switch out the decks. So, event deck, first of all. And we are now on -4 Paralium. Oh, weren't we going to activate the garden? Oh, well done me. Completely forgot about my objective. Never mind, that was really silly. Rather than taking out a land deflect, I should have activated the garden and just... Oh, mind you, then I would have had yeah, I don't know. Let's put these into my memories. Refresh my actions, my physical actions. I've got my hand of 2 cards at the moment, which will soon go up to 6. By the way, I got a hand limit of 8 and a health of 11. So that was wrong, wasn't it? So actually, Cerberus 3. No, Cerberus. Yeah, no, still. I think it's still the same. No, Andromeda 2 would have taken me out, which means that Cerberus would have been into this room, doing the 4 damage and taking out my thing straight away. That means that this skeleton would move 2 to here, and this Cerberus here would have moved 1, 2 to here, ganging up on me. That makes more sense. Okay, sorry, I've just realised that I haven't got the whole 12 health, I've only got 11. I need to remember that. Okay. Right, sorry. So that's cleanup phase done. We've got the rooms, blah, 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 blah. So we move over to the Black Rose phase. We move this one along. And we see what the new event is. The Divine Black Rose. Summon 1 divine altar in a room adjacent to your mage's position. Summon divine in an altar in a room of your choice. 1 power point for each altar in play. Fortunately, my mutant altar was gone. No, I think that's of theirs, actually, to be fair. So let's get a couple of divine altars, first of all. Find them in the Evocation deck. There's 1. There's 2. So the first one is a number 2 divine altar, which is going to go in here, and then another one which is number 3 in a room of my choice. So these give in power points, so I could probably do with taking these out, except they've got 6 health. Oh jeez. Yeah, it's going to be 2 power points every turn. I've not got any major massive spells to cast. I probably want to keep them close, just so I can start using them. So I'm going to put them together in this room. I think that makes the most sense. Then he's going to score 2 power points, taking up to 9. That means that I'm on -5 Peryllium. So at least things aren't going to really activate until my only the Andromedas until my turn again. Then it's going to get 3 points to 3, so I'm 12 now. When it comes onto the board, so I'm suddenly 9 behind the Black Rose, looking pretty dire. The Black Rose room is available to activate. That's something I'm desperately needing to do, just to see if I can get something like the Infamy Crete out, or possibly the Neck Dragon, something like that, something big to really sort stuff out. So that's done. So now we check for a quest. I already have 2, so I don't draw one. Preparation phase is draw 4 cards. And let's see if we got some damage this time. Oh, become the Abomination. That's cool. And immediately move and smack. And I think the Abomination hits for 3. Summon the Minotaur. Now we're talking. Inflict 4 to the same mage during the action phase. Ooh, that's quite nice too. Use your physical action tokens to move and punch until the end of the game turn. Oops, become the Abomination again. Although I think the Abomination only has 1 cooldown. All mages in target room choose to discard 1. Pointless. Not really point. On a target model. They discard 1 additional 2, so 3 damage. Inflict 1 on each model in target room. Nah. So 2 of your evocations. I haven't got any evocations. Cast a thingy and a thingy spell. A thingy and a thingy spell. That's not going to happen. I want to become an Abomination, and I need 3 cards. Yeah, I need 3 cards to discard for the Black Rose. Although, to be honest, I'm thinking of... I'm thinking of moving to the Alchemic Lab, drawing 2 cards, become an Abomination, move into here, smack some of these. Although that does... Yes, because that'll... no, I don't really want to put more into the Alchemic Lab, because basically, if it's a tie on instability in the room, the Black Rose always gets it. That'd be a bit annoying, wouldn't it? I could summon a room. Summon Sebero to... Although we get taken out pretty much immediately. So that's pointless as well. I can't get to the garden. I don't know. I want to go to the Black Rose room, that's for sure. So this could happen. The 4. No, I'm going to say that's not going to happen. Let's check the Abomination. I'm pretty sure it's 3 damage for the Abomination. Obviously it's 4 damage, that's a no-brainer. That's more one of the... It is 3 damage. The Abomination is 3 damage. By the way, the discard ones are the wrong ones, so there should be in here the new mechanic. Here we go. The new mechanic, which is the cooldown, which is here. You put one of the Black Rose cubes onto that, and then it's like a cooldown mechanic. So it's hitting for 3. So I'm not going to do 4 damage during the action phase, unless I spend less. Unless I move. No. No. That's not going to happen this turn. So I'll leave that for next turn. Become the Abomination, and what else do I want to do? Summon a Minotaur? Yeah. Okay, so those are 2 cards I'm going to be playing. I think I'm going to become an Abomination first. Can I activate rooms with an abomination? Yes, I can. And then summon a Minotaur in my first spell. Right, done. Just to show you, by the way, here we go, fading evocations. So when one of these evocations is summoned, place a black damage instability token on each of these icons. During the cleanup phase, one of these tokens is removed. When the last it's left from the game. So in other words, you're going to be an abomination for one turn. Okay, I've planned, everything's done. So now we go to action phase. By the way, the player, always is first player, if I haven't mentioned it. We're -5 Perilium, only Andromedas are moving. So we want to go here and skip more cards, don't we? I think. Although I've just read this. I've just read this. I've only just read what the Forge does. So I can hit for 2, become an abomination, smack for 2, for 3, doing 5 damage, taking out Andromeda and completing the quest. Sorry. So I'm not going to get Minotaur, I'm going to be doing that, because I know exactly what that is. I'm not 100% sure about the quests. Do I have to reveal the quest before I complete the quest? Which was Cartomancy. Someone's going to instead of one of the 2 effects, as for a trap and protection spells, when you activate one of these cards, the card remains covered, and a quest token is placed on it. At any time during the current turn in which a quest token objective has been revealed and resolved. So I do need to do this first. A quest token? I don't know what a quest token looks like. Ah, yes I do. Cool, specialist tokens. I was wondering what these are for. So if you look at your punch outs, your cardboard punch outs, you'll see you've got quest cards. So I grab 3 of those and put those here. Right, awesome. I know what that does. That's cool. So we're going to first of all move. And as I said, we're going to go to the Forge and activate the Forge. I'm going to move... Which one should we take down? We'll go here, because then they can't cast instability, obviously. Yeah, of course, that's the obvious play. We're going to aim for number 2. I'm going to hit number 2 for 2 damage. Then my second is to obviously do this, quest card. It doesn't actually matter, does it? Oh no, because you hit first, yeah. No, yep. Right, Andromedas go. That's going to be a 1, 2, 3 damage. And all the Andromedas are next to me. Right, then I'm going to cast this. I'm going to become an abomination. I get to use the big miniatures. How much fun. I can't see. So, abomination time. This is now me. Awesome. Obviously, you can only be 1 abomination at a time, so that's why there's only 1 hole in there. Let's switch my miniature out. Become this beast. Grab the card, put it down here. Put the black rose cube on the fading part of it. You can't see that, but effectively that goes on there. And we get to hit. And we put instability in the room that I was in. Obviously. Sorry. Oh no, I wasn't in that room. I was in that room. Oh, never mind. The instability don't kick in. But I do get to hit for 3. So I'll take out 1 Andromeda. Which is number 2. Awesome. That's a bit of fun, a bit of smackety smack smack. Okay. That's my first action. And now I will reveal this, which says, inflict 4 to the same mage, which I remember all these evocations count as mages. And during the activation, score 2 power points, takes me up to 5. I'm still 7 behind. But this goes back to my hand. Oh, I like that mechanic. These are nice. I love these spells. They're very fun. Cool. So, Evocation's turn. That's going to be another 2 damage to me. So getting a little bit pounded, but that's fine. Then I'm going to spend my final action to move into the Black Rose room and activate it. Not the card, and I don't care about my quests. I want some of these. So I'm going to have to discard 3 cards. I'm definitely keeping this. This is gnarly. And put it back into... Place this card back into your hand. That's blooming amazing. That's so good. I know I can summon the Minotaur. That's such a strong card. That can go. So 1, 2, and 3. I was going to say 3, but you may activate up to 2 of your evocations by discarding 1 for each evocation. If I get, for example, Infamy Accrete, and I play this card, oh, that could be so strong, but I do like becoming the Abomination and actually doing some damage. I mean, the synergy of those 2 together is too strong. Yep, I've made a decision. Right, and we draw 3, I believe. 1, 2, 3, and we get to choose one. What is our choices? Traps first. Steal 4 power points from them. That's pretty gnarly. That's an 8 power point swing. You may inflict 6 on it. If the target is a mage, and it is... Oh, that's massive. Soul Entrapment's massive. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. This is my favourite one. I know you have to spend the spell, but you draw 2 forgotten spells. I mean, you don't get to choose them. It's just straight off the top deck. 2 spells from your hands gain 2 points. Each mage... No, that's rubbish. That is a good trap one, just for smacking people. Yellow room. It has to be a yellow room, and the yellow room's all over on the right, so that's a little less... You know what? Draw 2 forgotten spells. It's got to be. Goes in your hand, of course, and then they get shuffled and then put on the bottom of the deck. Whoops. Which means I'm going to be blind drawing 2 cards and grabbing in my hand next turn. If I haven't lost the game by that point. Okay, all action is finished with. We move to the Evocation Phase. Now, the cool thing is, because I'm Abomination, it classes as an evocation. I get to act, which means I get to do 3 damage on something. I can move 2 and do 3 damage on something. I want to get away from that Black Rose room, 100%. So I'm going all the way over to the Summoner's room, and I'm smacking this guy out of the park, because all of the evocations are going to be hitting. Cerberus I can't take out, but I can take out one of these. So that's the first thing that's going to happen. Yes, if I destroy 2 Divine Ultras, I can get rid of this and get power points, but I just don't see that happening, to be honest. I'd rather not take tons and tons. I'm going to die in 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2... Yeah, the 2 Cerberus will kill me. The 2 Cerberus will kill me, so... Actually... No, I've changed my mind. I am going to do 3 damage on a Divine Ultra. Let's see if we can take out the Divine Altars. Now, obviously, the disadvantage... I mean, this seems really strong in first glance. But of course, the problem is, you've got to... You play it next turn, then you draw the 2 cards, and then you've got to play them the following turn. Unless... Of course. Oh no, the arena's being destroyed. Yeah. So I can't even play it from my hand. Oh, yeah. Oh well. 3 damage to Divine Altar, I think, rather than getting rid of this guy. Or getting rid of or damaging the Andromedas. Yeah, no, I'm happy with that. Okay. That's my evocation phase done, so it turns on to their evocation. I'm going to start with Andromeda number 3, who comes into this room and does 1 damage, 1 instability. Moving on to Cerberus number 1, which moves 2 and does 4 damage. Moving on to Langdeschleck, doing 2 damage, so that takes me out. So the evocation, of course, it's gone. I'm sent to my room. Can have that card back. And you get a trophy. It's not looking good, I gotta be honest. I don't know what your cubes for. I think it's 3 power points. It's 3 victory points for each trophy. So that's looking pretty dire. Then the other Cerberus will move closest to me. The other Andromeda will move into this room, doing 1 instability. And the Divine Altars will give them another 2 power points. And now it's 14 to 5. Got to try and speed up those power points if I possibly can. That's the end of the phase. Get rid of that card, refresh my actions, refresh rooms. They've been activated. And we are ready to go again. So first of all, this goes off, so that gives them another point, taking them to 15. This is a drumming. Oh, wow. Hell ain't a bad place. Summon 3 Malcoda in 3 different red rooms. So let's grab our Malcodas. One's not painted. 1, 2, 3. And the Malcodas, let's find their cards. Let's move these up. That's one of them. 2 of them. 3 Malcodas, which are the bright yellow ones. So in 3 different red rooms. So he's going to the red room. Yeah, look, this was not the best. Oh wow! Somehow fits into this huge room, and that was number 1. So that's going. He's going in there somehow. A bit of a busy room, isn't it? And the third one is going in the 3rd red room. Oh, oh wow, this is brutal. Which is literally next to me. Which is here. Go on, Bennett. They're not small miniatures then. Wow, that's a that's a bit of a clog up. It's not looking good. We can't pick up a quest because we haven't got it. Oh, and by the way, from that coming in, where is it? Where's the card gone? From this evil one, somewhere in a red room. Summon a Malcodia in a red room if available. That makes no sense. If you summon 3 Malcodia in 3 different red rooms, in case, I don't know. Yeah, I don't understand. Summon a Malcodia in a red room if available. But I've just done that. 3 power points. So that takes us to the next moon phase. So let's do events. And we are losing heavily now, 13 points behind. Yeah, didn't have a chance to clear. You need to clear the board ideally, so you do need a bit more power in your spells, a bit more destruction. I guess a destruction spell may have been the way forward, or a bit of manipulation, maybe some void or illusion. Illusion, yeah, illusion's a good one as well. Okay. Now the good news is the current moon phase thing. Me jiggy. It's all about forgotten spells, but you know. Right, 1, 2, 3, and 4. I just realised I've not had hardly any. Look at the mage's unresolved standard spells. You may swap one of your cards. That's not going to work. All mages and target cast 1 spell of your choice except for quick spell. It's basically just gaining a power point. Inflict 1 to target room, then so introvert in the same room. Introvert act. Ooh. That could be good. Next lightning spell, one of your evocations can act. This could potentially work. It depends on this, but I need to get them out. So I'm thinking, I don't know what I'm thinking, to be honest. When you suffer, you may ignore the damage and place 1 in your current room. That's cool. That's cool. I like that. So I'm thinking Forge again and just smacking. Maybe. I don't know. Oof. This is hardcore. Right, okay. We need to certainly get our 2 forgotten spells. So that's going to spell space number 1. We got Abomination again. So I feel the usual tactic of smack move, smack move. If there is a single in play, his movement is 2. So my code is only move 1. So I'm thinking of heading over to the arena and doing the old Forge and Forge Smackaroonie, and then hitting that to get 2 power points, which I think is quite strong. What's Itchable? I've got to check what Itchable does, because if he's all right, he might be a thing to get out on the board. Oh, the Minotaur has 2 damage, but it's an area effect. That's cool. I should probably put these in alphabetical order or something. Somewhere. Be one of the last cards, I bet you. Okay. Sorry, it looks like I've not pulled that one out. It might be a kind of like an item card or something like that. So bear with me a second. Let's have a little look inside the box. See if I can find it. I think it'll be in one of these. Ha! Where is Itchable? Am I missing the point here? Is the cat? No, I've seen the cat. I've seen his card somewhere, haven't I? Where did I see that? And where is it gone? Sorry, guys. I've got it. I've definitely got it somewhere because I've seen it. I remember going through it when I went through the cards. Hashimo's, Dagan. Cat. Where are you, cat? That's the mop. Rosacea. There he is. There's Itchball. So, just to check what happens. Moves 2, attacks for 2, cannot be targeted by area spell. Not great. Not great. Okay, Itchball's not great. So, instead of summoning Itchable, although it can do 3 damage effectively. Could do 3 damage. On those altars could be quite good. In that area, it does 1 to all the target models, and then it can take out something. It's not bad. It's not bad. I can summon the Minotaur, and he can do. Oh yeah, I forgot about the Minotaur. I think it's time for the Minotaur to come in and start smacking whole areas. It ain't gonna last a minute, but still. Is it worth coming in and becoming an abomination? Let's just try and. It's a tough one. I'm thinking of. If I want to do the Forge, I can go smack, but I'm only smacking for 2. So I don't think the abomination's the way forward. I I want to get some more forgotten spells, so I could potentially get 3 forgotten spells in this one round. Oh, let's just do that. Let's just set up and hope that we survive before the Black Rose gets 30 points. And another thing about this is end game. What does it say? Game ends when the mage or the Black Rose reaches 30 points. So you don't even do the end of the round. Oof. 2 Divine Ultras are going to be 3 power points, 2 Malcodias. Probably have to do this. Just to defend myself over here in the Black Rose room. So actually, I think I want the Minotaur as well. Oh, I want it so much. I'm going to draw 2 forgotten spells right towards the end. If I get killed before I get my second turn, hang on, 2 standard actions. Hang on, let me think through a minute. 2 standard actions. I do not want to get. I'll get absolutely destroyed. So 2 standard actions, then those 2. I mean, what's acting? 2 Andromedas. That's it. Oh, that's true, actually. 2 I completely forgot. Yep, no, we're fine. We're fine. Do those. Probably summon Ichabod and do some more damage rather than. Yeah, okay, we'll do that. So I'm going to go here. I'm going to activate this room. I'm going to grab 2 cards. Then I'm going to go to here, immediate, and grab my forgotten spells. Then it'll be their turns, and the 2 Andromedas will come into the Black Rose room, do 2 damage on me, do 2 instability. Then I'll draw my other 2. Then I will summon Minotaur and cast a protection spell. Oh, that's going to be rubbish. I'm going to stop 1 damage. So I don't want to activate that straight away. Yeah, that's rubbish. No, that is terrible. So let's put that there. Let's put that there. Because come an abomination? There's no point. Oh, I can move and attack. That could be good, actually. Move 1 and hit. And if I'm still a thingy, I'll still be an evocation. Yeah, we'll go for that last. Right, I'm happy. Oh, hang on. I haven't read this. Reduce the next only if the element of the spell. No, that's pointless. So those 2 are pointless. So I've got my cards to get rid of. That's fine. Let's do this. So we're going to start by moving to activating this red room, if I can grab it, and drawing 2 more. You can flick 3. Flick 2 to all models in target room. Oh, that couldn't come better. At a better time. They're going to be awesome. Then I'm going to spend my other standard action to move to the Black Rose room. And I've already decided I'm going to discard these 3. Draw 3. Each model in play, if it has at least 1 damage on it, that includes me. Oh no, you don't target yourself or your evocations. There's no friendly fire in this game. That was another thing that was talked about. So that's just going to do a ton of damage. Lose 1, summon 2 Bone Knights, and 1 can act immediately. That's always nice. So that's an Army of the Darkness. Move up to 6 in the lodge as you wish between rooms. Then place 2 in a room of your choice. That's nice. And that does make a difference. So 3 to all models. All enemy models, basically, in play. That's huge. That's huge in what I'm needing to do at the moment. That is good. I like that, but that's too big to turn down. Okay. So that was that bit done. It's their go. So as I said, the 2 Andromedas are going to go. I mean, you could argue that moving all of the instability from that room might have been the better play, but yeah, we'll see. And they're going to do 1 damage to me each, and instability to the room. Yeah, I don't know. We'll see. Next, we're going to summon a Minotaur, just because. Look at this thing. Oh yeah, baby. That is what I'm talking about. I can summon it within 2, so I think he's going to come straight onto here, because it's just going to punch. And we would need to get rid of those divine altars, ultimately. Well, actually, Andromedas would be good. Huh. The Andromedas would be good. No, because I can get power points and do this. So the big Minotaur is going here. Let's grab his card. That's an evocation number 1. And he hits immediately, so doing 2 damage to everything in that room. So that is Cerberus number 1. Cerberus does heal, which is a bit annoying. Landschlecht. Come here. But I will get to act first, so ultimately he'll be able to do some damage. Yeah. And actually we could do, we could summon Itchibald as well. And a Malcodia number 2. Cool. There's no space in this room at all. A Malcodia number 2 takes 2 damage as well. So yeah, 2 divine altars, Cerberus and thingy. Cool. Like that was fun. And my second action is to do my quick spell, which is grabbing 2 forgotten spells. Are you ready? Infamy of Creep. Infamy of Creep. No, but you've got Necrom. We've got the Necro Dragon. Oh, we are definitely doing that. I can just defeat something. I gain 3. And the Mage's Trophy. What I'll take from that is I can take away one of their trophies. You gain 5, and the target Mage gains 2. No one takes the Mage's Trophy. Oh, you don't gain Mage Trophies, to be fair. Select a Mage without any damage on it. So I could just take out a Cerberus. Boom. Like that. No, I need to take Malcodia. Just take a Malcodia out like that. Gain 5 VPs. Oh, sorry. Gain 3 VPs. Whereas that's 5 VPs, but it gives them 2, so that's 3 base anyway. That's... No, it's got... That's, well, both. Anyway, I've got... So, suddenly, in next turn, I got this going on. I've got a lot of stuff going on, but I think it might be too late, to be completely honest. I'm so far behind. It's ridiculous. Okay, that's my go. Again, that's... I perhaps should have got the 6 things instead of the 3 damage, because that's the Black Rose room pretty much destroyed. In comes Itchibald. Where are you, little man? Where is the cat? Sorry, just trying to find the cat miniature. There it is. So we'll summon Itchibald next. So we're summoning, obviously we're going for the same room again. We're just going to hit that. Oh, there's only one knife. Okay, it's fine. Itchibald's going to go in there as well. Let's grab his card. Did I not put it at the top? What did I do? There's somewhere near the middle-ish. Sorry about this. This is good fun though. I'm getting absolutely destroyed here, but it's still good fun. Where are you? Huh, where did I put it? I brought it out, didn't I? I'm losing the plot. No, he's right. I'm actually blind, sorry. So, Itchibald's coming out next. First of all, we do 1 damage to everything. That means that Divine Altar number 2 has been taken out of action. So I'm halfway to getting that objective. Now we put one on all characters in that room. So Landerschlecht is taken out. One more onto Divine Altar, which is perfect. One on Cerberus. One on Malcoda. Oh, we've taken out Malcoda. He's so fun. Awesome. Yeah, that's got to be the play, right? I think this was deal Abomination doing 3 damage. Does it act immediately? May act immediately. Oh, okay. That changes things. Right, I've done all the 1 damages, but I've got that spell that does 3 damage to all models in a room that have at least 1 damage on them. So that will take out... Well, they're all going to move, aren't they? I should have got a different card. I should have got the one that moved instantly. That was silly. Oh no, 3 damage to all models in play. Ah, okay, I'm definitely not going to do that. So Itchibald gets summoned into here and immediately acts. So he's going after Malcoda, which is this one over here. There's reasons for this. Although the Malcoda is going to stay on board, let me think. I could get a ton of points here. I'm just trying to think my best route. 3 models. So actually, he's going to go to there. I think this works out. Does 2 damage onto number 3. 3 left. That's the magic number. 3 health left. As long as they got damage. These are not going to get any damage on them. Yet. Except for Minotaur is going to go into this room. Oh, hang on. So, Cerberus and the Andromedas, of course, which is really annoying. So I might have to move my Minotaur over to the Black Rose room. We can work this out. Something can happen from this. It'll be fine. So perhaps it should all go... No, we are doing it that way. Then, so that was my first spell. I can't cast that one. So, the Andromedas are so annoying. The Andromedas is going to do another 2 damage on me and another 2 damage onto the instability onto the Black Rose. He's got the Black Rose room. It's too late. Too little, too late, I think, this. And then my final action is I'm going to help them along with that by causing instability in the Black Rose room. I'm going to become the Abomination again, which is quality. I'm going to Necro Dragon next turn. It's just too little. So instead of placing, you may give the same amount of power points, 6 per turn. So I've turned into Abomination. And then I can move 1 and smack. So my plan was to go and hit this, but I think actually I might stay where I am and just smack Andromedas. Because I'm dead this turn anyway. All the Malcodias are going to hit me. Oh no! This Malcodia won't reach me, neither will this one if I stay where I am. But they are going to destroy my Minotaur. They hit for 5. They hit for 5! Oh my lord! That's not fun. Now, is there any shenanigans I can play here? Let me think. My Minotaur and my little dude, my little cat, are going to activate before everything else. What can I do? 2 damage to everything in the room. By staying here, he's going to take out him, and that. No, not and that. Not and that. Which I think is needed. God, this is really confusing. The problem is Malcodia only has 2 damage on it. So should just take out an Andromeda. No, the room's gone. Forget the room. So forget, yeah. So I'm going to move here and smack him for 3. I think that's the play. But I have to get rid of Malcodias. I can smack the Malcodia and take him out. That's not a problem. Yeah, we'll go with that. So we've finished our turn. So now is the Evocations Phase. So Abomination as well. So what do I do here? This guy's this has got 3 health. This guy's got 2 health. So the cat's going to go to here and smack this guy, killing number 1 off. That's the first job. That's the first Malcodia done, and the first Divine Altar. The Abomination is going to move over to this area and smack this one for 3, taking out number 3, which gives me this objective, which is 3 power points, taking me to 8. The Minotaur is going to smack where he is, killing off the third Malcodia. So that's all the Malcodias dead. Not the Divine Altar. 1 short of the Divine Altar. But I'm 1 short of the... A bit annoying. I'm 1 short of that. Okay, so that's all my evocations done. So we start from this one. I'm here. So number 3 will come to here. Will hit me for 1. And do 1 instability. So they're going to get this room. You know. I think it's too little, too late. I thought that anyway. The Cerberus will come. Is this number 1? Yes, it is. Will come into this room, smack me for 4. Oof. So I'm pretty much dead. Smacks me for 4 and heals 1. Then the other Cerberus kills me. So Abomination out. Sent to my room. Trophy over. Too many trophies, that is. And you can have all the cubes. Back. So now it's my evocations that are going to get hit. Closest evocation is the rule. So now we move to the other Andromeda. It'll move to this cat and smack him for 1. Then the Divine Altar will give them 1. Oh, not me. Will take them up to 19. 8 plays 19. The Minotaur survives. That's the good news. 1 left and 2 left. Okay, we can play this. It can work, maybe. The Black Rose Room is still alive, and so is the Alchemic Laboratory. So stuff is still able to get hold of. And we're about to go hardcore with our second round, but with all the forgotten spells. If this has got taken from the game, of course, we used forgotten spell. Yeah, it was perhaps not the right choices of forgotten spell because, you know, I've had to wait so many rounds for that to happen. No destroyed rooms, so he's not going to get the power points from that, which is really, really essential. But that is moving along 1, which means I should be able to complete this round. Oh dear. So, 2 mutant altars, 2 divine altars, instability room with an altar, and 1 power point for each altar in play. Oh my lord. So we need another mutant altar and another 2 divine altars. Now a green card removing a mutant altar would be quite nice here. Destroy 3 altars. Well, I'm about to destroy 1 altar for starters. So that can work. Yeah, that could really work in my favour. You never know. Now the question is, do I go and get another forgotten spell? I don't know. No, I think forge, smacking, clearing this board, trying to get some stuff going. Anyway, where did I just put them? Here. So we got so it's mutant altars first. So let's get the mutant altars. Need that. So mutant altar number 1, mutant altar number 2, and divine altar number 1, and another divine altar. Oh my word. That's a lot of altars. That is a hell of a lot of altars. I'm not happy about that at all. Actually, I'm going to move all the altars. All the altars, sorry, all up there. Right. So, that drum was not in play. As it was. Huh. Let's move these down so I've got space. That's better. Right. So, we've got a mutant altar first, which is number 4. And these mutant altars have to go in 2 different green rooms. And mutant altars cause instability in the room. And the green rooms are all 4, so they're all going to go down. I'm going to keep them close by. There's got to be 2 different green rooms, so I'm going to keep them both close by. So we need a number 1. I'm really pleased that the little cardboard numbers fit in so well. Divine altar number 1 is number 2, which goes into 2 yellow rooms. Oof. So we're getting close. It's PowerPoints. There's not much I can do about it. They've got to be in different ones as well, which is just a nightmare. Absolute nightmare. This is not looking good. That's a lot of PowerPoints every turn. Let's put it in tech. Okay. And then place 1 instability in each room with an altar. So it doesn't say mutant altar, it just says altar. So instability, instability, and instability. Obviously that they own. Not own any of them anyway. And then 1 for each altar in play. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That takes them up to 24. They're also going to get 4 from the actual thing. They're on 28 points. If I can destroy 3 or I've lost. I've lost miserably. But hey, still fun. Still fun. And this is going to be a real fun round. I'm going to have the neck dragon out. I'm going to be clearing the board. But it's going to be too little too late because 2 points and that's the game over. And I'm on 8. So the chance of me getting 30 odd, 25 points in one round is pretty much impossible. Okay. So we can't take a quest. We haven't done any quests this game, which has been a bit rubbish, to be honest. So let's draw our 4 cards, and then we have to discard 1. 1, 2, 3, and 4, and it's probably going to be this one. Remove a ready spell. Doesn't make a difference. To target me, and yeah, so let's just go in. The Bardic ones are rubbish in this particular one. Right, 2 to all models in a room. I need power points. I need cards that give me points. No, I haven't got any cards that give me points. Balls. Oh, hang on, wait, no, don't discard that. I've just read this. All mages in the target room may remove a mage spell to move 1 and hit 1. Well, they can't do that. So I'm just going to get 1 power point for each mage in that, each model in that room. If I target this room, I'm going to get 3 points. So that's actually probably worth keeping. that's pretty rubbish. 3. So I can do a ton of damage now. Now it all comes out. Necro Dragon's happening, obviously, but we need to do that 3 damage on all models. That has to happen as my first action. Oh, but then all the models are killed. No, they're not actually. They're not actually. So that will take out... We can just take out an Andromeda with that. Oh, but then we just need to take out... Oh, this is so hard. I want to do 3 to... I can do 3 damage, 3 damage. 2 to all models in room. 2 to all models in room. Unfortunately, all the blooming... All these what do you call them? Altars are in all different areas. And ideally I've got to get rid of these ones. Unfortunately, they're miles away. Yeah, I've got no idea. And that has to be in your room. I've got no idea. I can move and smack. Mutant altars have 7 health. If I get rid of 1 more divine altar, I'm going to get 3 VP. If I draw 3 altars, so if I draw 1 divine altar, this one for example, it's got 1 health, plus 2 others, I'm going to get 7 points, which will take me to 15. I can get 3 points from that, that's 18. No, sorry. Yes, that's 18. God, I'm so far behind. I've lost. So should I just become the Mecha Dragon? Yeah, let's... Oh, I get 3 VP for that, so that takes me to 21. But that's about it, really. So let's just have fun instead. So I'm actually not even going to bother doing that. I'm going to do that just to smack a load of stuff and just take it all out. I'm going to become a Necro Dragon. I'm going to become that, and I'm going to do something else. 2 to all models in a room. The Cerberos have 2 health. Yeah. It's not bad, is it? Let's just see what Necro Dragon does a sec, because that's going to make a big difference for what I do, right? There he is. Now I know he's got two of these counters, but he's got a special ability. It cannot be removed by spells. The Necro Dragon attack have one target. 1 away, sorry. Target 1 away. Can convert activations into hits. Remove a token on his card only when you are defeated. Remove the last. Remove this evocation. So he's basically got 2 whole lives. The Necro Dragon, and it hits for 5. Hits for 5. I didn't know that. Hits for 5. That's really annoying because everything's got 6 or 7 health. But we can certainly do stuff with that. Unfortunately, the Divine Altars are all going to... the Mutant Altars will go. And Andromedas will go. Oh, this is painful. So, hit and activate. Hit and activate. That's the plan. Smack and smack and smack and more. So, we're going for the Forge. So, we could smack something for 2. Probably take out. Or do some damage on an altar. Maybe the garden. Then I can smack again, activate room. Yeah. Right, okay. Got a plan. I've got a plan. I might as well use the 3 damage one rather than... Or shall I just get the 3? Well, I don't think I'll be able to get 3. So I'm hitting for 3. Or am I? No. I'm hitting for 2 from a room that's 2 away rather than hitting for 3. No, I'm hitting for 3. No, I'm hitting for 2. Hitting for 2 all in the room. There we go. Sorted. So, first activation is we've got to go and do something. So we're going to move to the Forge. We're going to go and we're going to hit something. Let's hit... Should we take out Cerbero? No, but let's start damaging some altars. So 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. So 2 damage on number 4. Then we are going to become a Necro Dragon. Then we're going to cast this. We'll do instability in our room, and we'll do 3 damage. Oh, if it's got... No, we're not going to do that yet. I've just read that, and we don't want to do that. We're going to become the Necro Dragon, I think. What do we do? No. We're going to go to the garden and activate it. Yes. I have no idea now. What? I don't really want to be too far from... Move 1 and punch 1. And then it's just going to be punch and activate. Oh yeah, so that was the plan. Move 1 to here, punch. So that was from the mutant ult, wasn't it? So we're actually going to put the 2 damage on the mutant altar. Then I'm going to spend my second... No, I'm not. Then we're going to become a Necro Dragon. Is that the play? Yeah. Then we're going to become a Necro Dragon. Which is the second time this has happened. In this solo playthrough. Just love it. There he is. The Necro Dragon. So he comes onto the board. It becomes mine. That's it. So unfortunately that is my 2 actions. So start with Andromeda number 3, which is over here. She's going to move 1, 2 to here and hit me for 1. And do 1 instability in the room. So yep, they have the room now. That's going to happen because number... Oh, hang on. Let's go in order. Cerberus... This is a bit annoying, but never mind. Cerberus number 1 will come into the room. It's not enough. He will hit me for how much? For 4. He's running out of cubes, so no more damage is going to be done. Which is, could argue is going to be nice. He's also going to heal 1. Really annoyingly. Also, actually, sorry, it's not going to do me all that damage because I'm going to take 1 back because it needs to go on my Necro Dragon. Except for I don't know why I put that on there. So yes, it is going to do me 1. I'll put a... Oh, that was damage. Yep. So that's correct. So actually, the Black Rose cannot damage anymore because they've run out of cubes. So that's a bit of luck. The next Cerberus will come into my room as well. Then Andromeda will come into the room and destroy... No, I'm not destroying. So they're all coming into my room. Come on. The Divine Altar will give a point. Oh, no. No! What am I doing? What? Right. Take back. These Cerberus will not move into my room because they haven't got... They're on -1 Perileum activation. So I'm going to take back my... so I'm going to have 2 damage on me in total. Which means that basically this room is going to be unstable from the Andromedas. And we take 2 damage. Right, that's correct. The Mutant Altars will both go. But starting with number 4, which is this one here, puts 1 instability in the room. The other one, now they've run out of cubes, cannot put any instability in. The Divine Altar doesn't act. So yeah, because that's why I don't get another point. Right, I keep forgetting about that. This. Oh, man. 1 away. He's got one movement though, so he's not going to be able to smack them. Okay. Right, we need to do some damage to stuff, so we can just defeat something. So we can just take out Cerberus. Probably just want to take out a... is that anywhere on the board? Yeah. Okay. Okay, so we need to take this mutant altar out. So I guess I can attack from one away as well. So I need to do the garden. Ah, that's so annoying. For 1 point. What's the point? It gives me 1 point. That's so disappointing. Right, this works. I'm going to use this to punch and activate. I'm going to punch this mutant altar, and that is taken out. So that's 2 that I've destroyed. Next, we're going to activate the garden room, but instead of its normal activation, I'm going to do this. Place 1 instability in a room adjacent to it. To be honest, it doesn't really matter. I'm going to go up here. But we do get 1 point. So we're on 9. Next, we are going to just take out the third and final one, which is going to be this mutant altar. And no, let's get rid of a divine altar. Let's get rid of number 1, divine altar. And it says you gain 3, so it takes me to 9. And that mage's trophy. So I'm going to say that that takes away one of my trophies from him. Not that it matters, I've lost. But hey hey. So we've done that and we've done that. So Andromedas can't hit, basically nothing can happen. That's the good news. What was this one again? Yep, I might as well. Cast that next. 2 to all models in the room. So I'm going to do 2 to these guys. I have done that. You may inflict 1 to all models in adjacent rooms. Oh, nice. Activate. You may inflict to all models in adjacent rooms. Max with 2 damage. It's going to be 4. Sorry, I'll do 2 damage to both Andromedas. You can see where this is going now. 2. 2. I mean, we do need to get rid of the altars, so this guy's next. What's happened? Oh yeah, no, that's right. Then, because I've played a wind spell, you may inflict 1 to all models in adjacent room. So I'm going to do 1 damage to the mutant altar as well. And then we're going to cast this spell to get my evocations to run, which is going to be awesome, which is going to be great fun. 3 that all have 1 damage. So Andromeda, both Andromedas are taken out. Cerberus number 1 is taken out. And I don't think there was a Cerberus, is there? No, I've just got to destroy 1 more altar. Just have to destroy 1 more altar. 1 more divine altar to destroy it, which is now taken out. So number 3 divine altar is also taken out. And that gives me my reward for both of these. So we get 3 plus 4, because there's 7 points, takes us to 19. This is fun. And this also takes 3 damage. And we've suddenly got a smaller board. That's fun! No instability. Unfortunately, that's the end of the round. That's the end of the game. But it was still fun while to play all those forgotten spells. I'm going to be on 19. He's going to be on about 30. I don't know, maybe even 40 points. Well, Well, not quite 40, but hey ho. I think... Oh, I've got Evocations yet. I've got Evocations yet. There's literally nothing they can do to give me points, of course. So, unfortunately, that's not going to happen. Right, the first thing that's going to happen, though, for 100% sure, is I'm going to evocate my... Oh, hang on. How much has that got left? 3. Oh, that's annoying. That's really annoying. So I think we will take out this one. And that's got 6 health. Oh, actually. Yeah. Wow. So he can come in and do 2 damage to this guy. Do 5 damage onto that one. Oh, one shot. Is that the best move? Andromeda's gone better. 5. And they can do 4 damage. Yeah, we're going to do 5 damage to the Divine Orchard. Then the cat's going to come over and destroy it. Because I don't want power points given willy-nilly. Then... Well, hang on, though. No, 2 away. Unfortunately, it would still get him the garden token. So, yeah, I think that's the best play. Then this guy is going to go... 1 to here, and then throw his big piece of tower into this mutant altar to do another 2 damage to it. Fortunately, it's got 1 health left, of course. That's all my activations. So Cerberus cannot reach me, so we'll just hit my hit and kill my Minotaur. That's Minotaur dead. The mutant altar will place would place 1 instability into this room, but the good news is they didn't get the Black Rose. But hey ho. Then we are in cleanup phase, so this one gets flipped. They get this one, whoops, which unfortunately is all I need to hit the 30 points, stop me from scoring anything else. They get tokens back for stars. That gets kabloomed. Those 3 get taken out. The game, not that it matters, because that is now a game. And then, effectively, that's the end round. So it's 30 points. He does get 2 trophies, and if we look at final scoring, 3 PP for each one, so that takes him to 36 points, and that is it. So 36 plays 19. Yeah, I struggled to get off the board there. I certainly ramped up as the game went on. That was fun, but I couldn't catch up. The Black Rose had so much presence on the board, especially the Andromedas. The Andromedas did the work. They're horrible. I hate the Andromedas. Meanies. Right at the end. Obviously with 3 forgotten spells, it was going to be a good round. That was fun. That was real fun. I feel the Bardic ones are pretty much next to useless for the solo mode. I'm not going to say they're next to useless for everything, because they're really good against other mages. I love how they're good against other mages. But yeah, I just feel that's... if I played that spell, I would have got an extra 3 points, taking me to 22. But yeah, I like the fact it was hard. I like the fact that was hard. And it just brings about different kind of spells and how good they are. Those Cartomancy cards, I love these with their optional quests that you put down, and you put your little quest token on it and say, I'm be questing somehow. Now, the key with this, I guess, the Cartomancy, is really strong against solo. When you play against other mages, they'll see what you play, and then you put it back in your hand, and they go, well, I know what you're going to try and do next turn, and I'm going to try and stop that. if they can. But, oh, they are amazing. I want to play that fully more. The Cartomancy is going to be my next full 7-card draw, I think. And then a bit of Destruction, maybe a bit of Void, a bit of Blood Magic, maybe. Get Hashima out there as a possibility. I feel I quite like these ones, the Elemental ones. They're pretty nice. The Transmutations, I mean, Abomination worked quite well. Actually, apart from the Bardic ones, they were quite good. They were quite good. But I didn't have much damage manipulation in that game. To start with, I think it was unlucky drawing, to be honest. I didn't get all these damages, all these 3 to all models in target room. Then you may move one. I mean, what? That's crazy. So getting all these damage ones from the elementals as well, like 2 to all models or 3 to a target. If I get those early game, I'm taking out Evocation, Black Rose Evocations, giving myself ability. Also, the events were just spawning Evocations after Evocations, Malcodias, altars, all the different stuff was just coming out onto the board and making it really hard for me to catch up. Love the little cat, Itchabold. He's so cool. Or she's so cool. Got a lot of painting in hand. But I loved becoming the Necro Dragon again. It's so much fun. He's so big and juicy. That's awesome. That's so cool. Ooh. Hang on a minute. That back foot's... Oh, look at that. That'll need some glue. See that? It's come out of its little holster. Never mind, a bit of glue. No harm. Cool. Anyway, that was solo playthrough of Black Rose Wars again, and just showing how difficult it can be, the game. That was 36 plays 19, so I was nowhere near meeting that objective. So I think that's where the kind of deck building all comes in, deciding what synergies you want to play. Of course, it's random draw, and I wanted it to be like that. So I didn't want it to just be, you can just choose all your cards, choose all the best cards. It'd be way too easy, way too overpowered. So the plan was to have it quite random, but ultimately have those synergies and try and get those combos together. So, hope you enjoyed it. Please make sure you do comment below if you have been playing it solo. If you've tried this kind of deck drawing mechanic, how it's gone for you. Have you managed to win with it? And what schools of magic have you used? So I'm going to be continuing painting, of course, starting with the demons. I've got the demons to paint. There's certainly the Oni and the Snake Woman thing. So they're next on the painting block. Bronte's going to be soon, and he's another mage and another school of magic I really want to give a go at. In fact, with the kind of damage from the... What was this one? Is this Omni? With the Omni spells, and perhaps the Elementals as well, and the Cartomancy. It'd be quite nice to try some of the equipment ones from Forge. What's the forging one called? Bronte's. Enchantment, that's the one. So I want to do the enchantment, and then you get all these equipment that you can pick up and stuff. That sounds really fun. So I do want to try that out as well. So if you enjoyed this and you want to see a bit more, please do like it. Please do subscribe if you want to see some more painting, some more solo playthrough of Black Rose Wars, especially with the new Spells of Magic from the Sator box. And be sure to comment with your experiences. So until next time, see you later.